Good morning and welcome to Frederick at its best. I'm Frederick County Executive Jan Gardner. I'm pleased to welcome everyone to our proclamation ceremony today to recognize Older American Month. May is a special time set aside each year to honor older Americans and older adults who are the fabric of our community. Here in Frederick County, we know the valuable role that our seniors play in our community. There are civic leaders, there are mentors, there are volunteers, there are the members of our workforce, our neighbors, friends, and our family members, and sometimes they're us. Older Americans Month is celebrated annually to recognize their contributions and to bring awareness to some of the challenges our aging population faces. For 2022, the theme of Older Americans Month is Age My Way, which emphasizes the desire of seniors to live independently for as long as possible and to continue to participate in the community in ways that they enjoy. Everyone likes to make choices at this point in their life and do what they want to do. Roughly 1 in 5 of all Frederick County residents is 60 years old or older. It's about 60,000 people. The numbers of seniors who live in Frederick County is certainly growing. In fact, this segment of our population is growing at 3 times the rate of the county as a whole. And over the next 20 years, it's expected that the age group 85 and older will almost quadruple. And of course, that's good news because it means people are living longer. So during my term in office, I've prioritized initiatives that serve the needs of our this growing group of constituents. When I became county executive, I appointed a seniors leadership team to consider what people in this age group may want and need in terms of services and support. In 2015, I appointed the Seniors First Committee, which was tasked with making recommendations about how the county could be better organized and deliver services and implement actions based on a needs assessment of the aging population that was actually done in 2013. So the primary recommendation from that Seniors First Committee and the Seniors Leadership Team was to create a new organizational structure within county government and to create a new division. And I'm proud to say that Frederick County Senior Services Division was created to expand upon the great work of the Department of Aging. The Senior Services Division has increased our capacity to serve the needs of seniors in our communities. And today, under our Livable Frederick Plan, seniors and their concerns remain a top priority. So recently, in my announcement of the fiscal year 23 budget, the Seniors First initiative included expanded programs dedicated to helping seniors meet basic needs and participate in fun, engaging activities. Seniors First and the budget includes a new delivery model for Meals on Wheels. We know that demand for nutritious food for seniors grew over 600% during the pandemic, and certainly the pandemic changed how we do a lot of things. And while this program remains previously relied on volunteers, it's now operated by volunteers and paid staff members to provide some consistency and to build stronger relationships between clients in the county. Paratransit Services, while not directly within the Senior Services Division, will also expand with 2 additional buses and drivers to meet the exploding demand we have for service in paratransit. Paratransit is certainly a critical service that provides transportation to seniors and people with disabilities for medical appointments, including life-saving dialysis. And each year, in the face of flat state funding, Frederick County has diligently funded beyond the required local match, and now funding greatly exceeds what the state invests. Now, I will say on a positive note, a Paratransit Bill finally did pass in the state legislature this year. It will give us a little bit more money, but it really began the discussion to finally get some support for that from our state legislative leaders. Now, one of the most important programs to emerge from the pandemic was probably the Virtual Senior Center. The Virtual Senior Center has helped many of our seniors who are experiencing loneliness and feeling of isolation. Our terrific senior services staff rose to the occasion, offering virtual options like book clubs, discussion groups, cooking classes, arts and crafts, exercise, and more. So the proposed budget funds a permanent virtual senior center to make a lasting impact on the lives of our oldest residents who really benefit from this kind of virtual social interaction and the community that it provides. So I do want to read a proclamation in honor of Older Americans Month, and then some of the people who are joining me here today will be welcome to say a few words. Whereas Frederick County includes a growing number of older Americans who contribute their strength, wisdom, and experience to our community, In fact, 1 in 5 Frederick County residents is age 60 or older, and over the next 20 years, the number of people age 85 and older is expected to quadruple. And whereas we know our community benefits when people of all ages, abilities, and backgrounds are welcomed, included, and supported, and whereas Frederick County recognizes that our community should provide the services and support older Americans need to thrive and live independently for as long as possible, and whereas Frederick County can continue the work of building an even better community for our older residents through initiatives such as the Seniors First. And now, therefore, as the County Executive of Frederick County, Maryland, I do hereby recognize the month of May 2022 as Older Americans Month, and we commend all of our citizens to observe Older Americans Month. So with that, I'm going to pass the microphone or ask Kathy Shea to say a few words. She is our Division Director of our Senior Services Division.
Thank you. On behalf of the Senior Services Division and the staff who represent many other staff members who are dedicated and passionate, and our advisory boards and councils who support our work, I'm grateful to be here, and we thank you, County Executive Gardner, for this proclamation to celebrate Older Americans Month and to honor Frederick County's seniors who have contributed their time, their talent, and their wisdom to making Frederick the great county that it is today, and for those seniors who continue to serve as essential workers, mentors, and volunteers to assure Frederick County has a bright future. Thank you, County Executive, for setting this vision in motion in 2015 when you announced that the needs of seniors would be one of your administration's key priorities. And your commitment to this vision was further realized in July 2018 when the Department of Aging was elevated to Senior Services Division. So much has been accomplished in only a few short years. The division now has 3 departments that work collaboratively to engage, empower, and equip older adults to lead their best lives. By providing service navigators that provide information and assistance so that individuals are fully informed to make choices that address their needs and desires, by providing reliable information from a trustworthy source on everything from Medicare and prescription drug plan information and counseling, streamlined eligibility for public programs and assistance with applications, in-home care support as well as long-term care options, caregiver support, resources and referrals, case management, and access to essential nutrition services and programs. The division also has multiple senior centers, brick and mortar as well as virtual, providing the opportunity to engage in activities, programs, and education opportunities that encourage active, healthy lifestyles, including everything from fitness activities to TED Talks, cooking demonstrations to art appreciation. And for Older Americans Month, on Monday, May 16th, we invite you to a full-day extravaganza of activities, lunch, and entertainment, which you really won't want to miss. So to access these services and opportunities, you can visit us at www.frederickcountymd.gov/senior services, or you can speak directly to one of the Senior Services Division's dedicated and passionate staff members by calling, and we love this number, 301-600-1234. So, County Executive Gardner, I thank you for choosing seniors as a key priority of your administration and for the proclamation to celebrate Older Americans Month, honoring the 60,000 older adults who call Frederick County home. I thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you for those nice comments. Okay, so would you like to speak on behalf of the Senior Citizens Advisory Board?
Thank you. I'm Sally Livingston. I'm the Vice Chair of the Senior Services Advisory Board and speaking on behalf of our Chair, Thea Ruff. And we want to thank you for signing the proclamation and honoring the seniors 60,000 plus in the county this month. And for all that you've done and supported seniors during your tenure. So thank you. Also thank Kathy Shea and all her staff in the Senior Services Division for all the services they provide, excellent services, and the celebration that's planned for older adults on May 16th. So you don't want to miss that. Just a few words about the Senior Services Advisory Board. We are appointed by the county executive, and we serve 3-year terms. We're appointed to advise the county executive and Senior Services Division about issues affecting older adults in the county, as well as advocating for seniors in the county. And we are recruiting for new members. And so if you are interested in serving on the Senior Services Advisory Board, I'd advise you to contact Joyce Grossnickel in the county office and let her know of your interest, and she will tell you how you can apply for it, because we would welcome new members to serve on the board with us. And it's my privilege to serve on the board, and I think all the seniors in the county really appreciate all the services you provide, County Executive Gardner and the Senior Services Division. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I appreciate the acknowledgement, and the credit, to some extent, it really goes to the senior services staff, because they're the people who are doing all the work and delivering all those services. So I know Sharon Jacko is here to speak on behalf, I think, of the Veterans Advisory Board.
I am. Thank you, County Commissioner, or County Executive Jan. First of all, I want to, again, thank you. This is so important to bring light to our seniors in the county. And I want to start off, first of all, I am Sharon Jacko. I should have said that first. I am the chair of the Frederick County Veterans Advisory Council. But I want to thank you, Kathy, and it was Brad at the time, Brad Peterson, who was our coordinator, the Veterans Advisory Coordinator, who saw the vision where we should move under senior services. And it made so much sense. And this happened within the past year. And you bring light, you help us to understand the needs of the senior veterans. But what we do is we try to gather information, understand the issues that our veterans are having. We will bring recommendations to the county executive, Gardner. We try to get information, as much information we can, out to veterans. And also, County Executive Gardner, thank you for starting the council 3 years, I believe it's been 3 years already. It was such a needed council, maybe, but time flies, especially in the last 2 years. So much has been brought to light in what we need in a veterans community. We meet every third Wednesday of the month at 6:30. We have returned to live meetings. Our last meeting was live, and we look forward. We had one healthy, the community came to our meetings, and we really loved it, and we look forward to having everyone back. We also have a vacancy available, so if you'd like to apply, again, Joyce Grossnickel can get you the information. Again, I can't thank you enough to both of you for what you do.
All right, thank you all for your comments. I do want to acknowledge our senior services staff that's joined us today. We have Carolyn True, and we have Kitty Devilbus and Brad Peterson. So they really do the work of the Senior Services Division. And, I think it's important to recognize that, all of our divisions and agencies work with our citizens advisory committees. We really do want to engage the community, and the highest level of engagement really happens through those advisory committees. So I want to thank all of you for all that you do. Certainly, we know older Americans, our seniors, deserve our recognition and support, not only this month, but throughout the year and on every day. So I hope all of you will recognize and observe Older Americans Month in some way during the month of May. Certainly, all of our families have older citizens in our own households, and so do something extra to support some senior that you know. So with that, we will adjourn Frederick at its best.